Welcome to another market day. My name's Lindsey. I'm the owner of Made by Auntie Linz. Ka-chow. I make cozy goods for cozy people. Today we are in Owego for Strawberry Fest. It's gonna be a hot one, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm alone. David's not coming at all. Boy. I'm not gonna show you setup yet because I have a ton of stuff that I'm working on. But I am just going to work tirelessly until 9 o'clock. It is currently 7:30. I made really good time this morning. Left at 6. Took me about half an hour, 40 minutes to get here. And now I'm working. The event starts at 9 and goes until 5. So I will show you what the setup looks like at 9. See you later. $8.58, friends. I am going to do a quick inventory count and make sure that all my numbers are correct real quick. So I just did stock, and it was a little funky because I counted for things that I don't have out right now. So I fixed all that. Let me show you the setup. It's actually starting to rain, which I didn't anticipate. I did bring my walls, but hopefully this is as bad as it gets. Let me show you. Wanted to check in before the parade starts. 9:27. It's about to come down right now, but I just want to say that everything is going exactly as it did last year. I get a lot of looks, everybody comments, and then after the parade, a huge wave of people comes through. So as the calm before the storm, I had someone stop by and ask for a green mushy boy, so I am working on that for her, and I'm just gonna work my little fingers away, I guess, until the end of the parade, and then be present, show face, do well. Might need to find a bathroom. Bathrooms are farther away than they were last year, which I'm not excited about, but it's going just as I expected it, which is great, because this is probably my favorite event ever, and I love it. Okay, bye. small update. The parade literally lasted an hour. I got extremely overwhelmed when the fire trucks came through, if you could probably tell. And at the same time, people were just like throwing me money. They were like, oh, I just want to get this, oh, I just want to get that. And I'm trying to connect my card reader to like check somebody out. And I'm like, ah! I really about like shut down. It was bad. So, yeah, half my stuff's already gone. No, I'm just kidding. I sold 2 strawberries, 2 frogs, 3 chickens, the dragon, the yellow dragon. That was during the parade. Like, a little different than last year, okay? I mean, the big wave of people did come through. But man. Hi.
You look so cute. Did you make them yourself?
Yes, I do.
They're so good.
Thank you.
I love the dragon.
I'm whipping up a couple more chickens and mushrooms as we speak.
How long do you take?
The mushrooms take about half an hour, and the chickens take like 30 minutes. Cuteness overload.
Can I like?
Absolutely.
I've always wanted to make one of these. I'm hoping crochet right now.
Yeah? What kind of stuff do you like to make?
Right now, I recently started talking about a scarf that my mom started.
Scarf, yeah.
And she has
Yes. You know, that's how I got into my business. My mom left me a bunch of projects to finish, and after a while I said, you know what? I love this. I'm gonna do it. It is relaxing.
Okay, because I bought a little chicken friend from last year.
Yep.
So I need to get him another one. Oh my god.
I'm working on more. People bombarded me after the parade. I was not prepared, so I'm getting some more chickens.
More chickens.
Okay, I guess we're doing a bee.
I guess we're getting the dragon.
Oh,
We
the
don't
dragon.
We don't like the bee, we like the dragon.
Okay. Purple dragon.
Venmo.
Guys, it's not even noon. Wait until you see this. Let me just rewind it and look at how much stuff I had. Right. Just remember that. The time is 12:38.
But like he was not letting them leave.
And I'm wore out, guys.
Hey!
It is
How are you?
Real Feel
Oh, see this stuff.
96.
Oh, she's a professional. Look at this.
My mom taught me when I was a kid.
Oh my gosh.
So I've been doing this over 20 years. I just go.
Is it fun still?
Yes.
Is it?
Yep. And I only make stuff that I really enjoy making. Like a lot of people ask if I have turtles and axolotls. I'm like, no, I won't do those.
I don't know how you do like the questions. Those are so hard for me to do.
Wow.
Really nice being in the shade to begin with, but because I'm under a tent, it now feels like I'm baking in an oven. And David lent me this. I have a fan. Oh, found it. I have a little fan somewhere, but I couldn't locate it this morning. I thought I put it in one of my bags, and I still can't find it. That would have been a saving grace. But this morning was wild. It's finally dying down to the point where I can actually breathe and think, because it was just so hectic. As soon as I put something down or sold something, somebody else came up.
That is cute.
How are ya?
Good. I didn't see you sitting back
I was gonna. That's why I keep saying hi, because I'm like, I'm here. I'm just sitting.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'm crocheting as much as I can to keep up, and it's like it just is what it is. Last year I really beat myself up over it that I didn't bring enough product. I was 38 weeks pregnant. Like I didn't give myself any grace at all, and I was really bummed. I wasn't happy with my sales goal or my actual sales, even though I was only like $200 away from my sales goal. And I was just like angry at myself. Like, so this year I switched the perspective and just said, look, I have a baby, I've got a family, I'm just gonna do what I can. And like, even like right now, I brought things to work on while I'm here, so it's not a loss. Like, this is seriously my most anticipated event of the year. I love coming every year. I love the people, I love the vibes, I love the enthusiasm. I mean,
Oh my god.
earlier when I was overwhelmed, it was like, oops, I did 3 rows. Even when I was overwhelmed last year or earlier, it's like it's temporary. It's a temporary overwhelming, and it has passed. And now I'm just vibing, doing good. Sales as of 12:44.
Tell me people who would not love one of these little chickens. They're so cute.
I've made $557, which is good. My goal is 1,000. I'm halfway there. I don't have enough product out right now to even make 1,000. So I'm just gonna keep working and do what I can. I also noticed that a lot of the people that I sold stuff to last year have came by and at least said hi, and that's really cool. Everybody's just been really sweet, really awesome. Even in this heat, there's still so many people. It was definitely busier this morning than it is now, I think, because it's almost 100 degrees. This afternoon is just going to kind of be slow, which is fine. Gives me time to work, but it's a good thing. This is why I don't ever schedule anything after Strawberry Fest for a while, because it is just such a long day. It is just such a day. And the heat doesn't help. I'm staying hydrated. I haven't eaten anything. There's a hot dog stand right across from me. I'm just going to have to end up doing that. Usually we get something fancy, but with David not here, I can't leave for an extended period of time. I'm doing good. Feeling good. I have until 5 o'clock. It's almost 1 now. It's 12:45, so 4 more hours. And I should be able to get quite a bit done in that time frame. 2 o'clock check-in. I am roasting. It's like to the point where like I just feel like I'm drenched in sweat. I'm uncomfortable. I breastfeed and I have not been able to do so all day, so I am hurting. I'm uncomfortable. See that really cool? Yeah. Not fun. 3 hours left. I did eat 2 hot dogs, and in a way that kind of made me feel worse. I'm just like, wow, I really want a big salad right now. The neck fan that I had on earlier is completely ineffective. The sun is starting to come over my tent in a way that it's almost hitting me. But I think I'm fine where I'm at. I might have to scooch over in a little bit, but I'm just miserable. Like, it is so hot and sticky. Like, you're sweating and then you feel sticky and you feel gross. But I'm still sweating, which means I don't have heat exhaustion yet. Once you stop sweating, that's when you need to worry about heat exhaustion. So I'll show what my tent looks like. Like, honestly, I have so little things right now that I could probably go down to 1 table. But I'm keeping it pretty open. The girl never came back for her mushroom, so I think I'm going to put it out and potentially sell it. It is the only green one that I have. Oh, no, it's not. I have another green one. So if she comes back, I'll just tell her to stick around and I can finish it. But all I have left are lettuce and an orange mushroom. I have 4 strawberries, 4 bees, the pie pillow and the strawberry pillow, a handful of keychains, my hat, like all the super popular items are gone, and I'm at $700 in sales. So can I make $300 in the next 3 hours? That'd be very impressive, but I doubt it. I'd be happy to make another 100. I'll just say that. So yeah, I will check in once more towards the end. It is 4:24. This is the last check-in of the day. Let's see where we're at. In terms of weather, we're at a real feel of 93. I do think that is cooler than it was earlier. It's still hot. I have made over $900. I'm about about $100 short from my goal. But all things considered, it was a successful day. The crazy part is that I did quite a few custom orders because I was just like, bro, I've got the yarn here. Let me do it. But I fumbled really bad. I fumbled so hard, you guys. The person I made the green mushroom boy for, it was 2 o'clock and I was literally out of chickens and mushrooms. And I said, okay, I have this 1 mushroom left. What do? I have more green tops. So I said, I'll just work on the tops. And if she comes back, I'll have another one ready. I did not have another one ready. She did come back, and I was like, so I sold it because it was 2 o'clock and I didn't know if you were coming back. You know, I saw her at 9 o'clock this morning, and she hadn't paid for it yet. So I said, give me 15 minutes and I'll make it.
Did I miss the chicken again?
Yeah.
I'm like watching. I'm like, that doesn't look like a chicken.
I have.
Where are you gonna be next?
I have white yarn. I mean, I can make you a chicken real
Not
quick.
right this minute.
They'll take.
Where are you gonna be next?
Not until August 2nd, and I'm at the Newtown battlefield. It's called Market on the Mountain.
No.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, like I said, I mean, they take me 15 minutes to make.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
How much are the chickens?
15.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah?
the chicken.
Okay.
I'm like
Are you
this
vending?
blue tent right there. Yes.
Okay.
I can.
I'll bring
pop over
it.
in a
Yeah.
little while.
One of us will come.
Perfect.
we'll get together. You're welcome. But you know, that's what I'm saying is like I've been able to just say like I've got the yarn. Why don't I just make one for you real quick, and then I sell some more sales. So the chickens don't take very long. I'd say they take 15 minutes to make, but after assembling and sewing everything on, it's probably closer to 20. And I had a remark that I'm actually underpricing my chickens, which was interesting. But I explained that I charge for time, for time and materials, and she was like, you can make the chicken in under an hour? I said, yeah, I can. It's okay. So she was like, I'm so proud of you. I'm like, yeah, I pay myself a living wage because this is what I do full time. But it was really cool. Like, it was just totally out of left field. And it was really cool to be confident in my answer and how I feel about my pricing. So it was a feel-good moment. But yeah, dude, I fumbled so hard on that mushroom guy. That's what I was saying. The mushroom guy, I did end up, I said, give me like 15 minutes, it'll be done. Actually, I said closer to 8 minutes. But people were coming and making, I was making sales. So, but moral of the story. The moral of the story is, I made another mushroom guy. I apologized profusely. I was like, man, I'm so sorry. I just between a rock and a hard place. And I explained, I also explained that a lot of people that say that they'll be back for stuff don't end up coming back. So I held it for 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I held it for 5 hours and didn't see her. She explained she lives nearby and just thought she'd swing by and grab it. But it was fine. I wouldn't have sold the first one if I didn't think that I could recover from that. I said that too. I didn't want to feel like because I felt like a jerk. I honestly felt like a jerk after the fact. But she was really happy with the mushroom boy that I made her, and they walked her. Her and her friend walked around, and they came back and got the mushroom, and all was well. So I sold the pumpkin pie and chicken. I made the chicken right as they were sitting, just chilling. So things like that. At least I'm able to sit here and say, well, if you want that, I can make it. So maybe I'll just start bringing more variety of yarn. I don't like to bring all my yarn with me, just because it's a lot to carry. It's big, bulky yarn. It's not like fine, I can't. It's just a lot for one tote. That's why I carry them in bags. But yeah, I'm gonna work on this chicken, and this will be the last update until I go back to the house. Thanks for coming with me today. It's hot and sticky here. I'm glad you are not experiencing all the sweat that I am. And thanks for coming along with me. I hope you had a good time. See you later. Happy Monday morning. What a weekend it has been. Yesterday we had Mabel's birthday party. I was able to kind of sit down and work out some numbers and stuff, kind of. I'll explain in a sec. And I just want to start by saying thank you to everyone that came along with me, that came to Strawberry Fest, that is here for me, because I had a moment this morning. I was making a reel and I just started crying, because I'm like, dude, this is so surreal. The conversations and the interactions that I had with people at Strawberry Fest just reminded me of how much, why Strawberry Fest was literally the best thing that ever could have happened to me and my business. So if you were there, if you showed up, came by, you liked, commented, or shared on any of my posts or reels that I made, even now you're watching the video, hanging out with me, thank you. It's just so overwhelming to think that there are people out there that care about what I do, or are interested to see what I do and want to support me in any way they can. So very grateful. I have not sat in this chair all weekend. I was in my space for maybe 5 minutes last night while I was printing out my report. I'm going to start by saying this is not accurate, because I calculated all of the monies that I have made, that are being deposited either today from cash or from this weekend from Venmo and Square, and the amount of money that I came up with was exactly how much money I collected. And when you're working with point of sale sites like Square, Venmo, you have to pay fees. So I made more than it's telling me that I did. And then after all the fees and stuff, it's like, yeah, you made that much money. But it's like, I miscalculated somewhere, and I can't figure out where. The Square report was saying that I had sold 2 more frogs than I actually even brought, and then I was making custom orders while I was there, and I was just selling things as I went. So this is inaccurate, but I can't tell where, how, because it's got to be in the custom order stuff, because all the other numbers match. I brought 8 bees. I have one left. I sold 7 bees. Great. I had 6 total frogs when I got there, and somehow I said that I sold 8. So I'm like, nope, that's a return. So we subtracted that. Like, there wasn't any really, like, real return, but somewhere in there the number got mixed, and I subtracted the 2 just to get an accurate number. This was pretty confusing for me, and I'm still trying to make sense of it. Like, I have to figure out, there's got to be, you know what? I think what I'm going to start doing is, while I'm there, like when I actually make the sale, write down in a notebook everything that's selling. I know it's kind of counterproductive because I'm reporting it in square, but at least then I can have accurate numbers. And especially in the first, especially that first hour, dude, people were just throwing money at me, and I feel like at first I thought someone stole a frog because the numbers weren't matching, and then somehow I ended up with 2 extra. Like, it was a mess. I made sure at least everyone got their exact change. Everyone, I got paid what I was supposed to. You know, like, I made sure of that. It's just the numbers, what I sold and what I made doesn't really match up. So this is the part of the video where I go through everything that sold. I printed out the item sales report. I can't actually see like the amount of money I collected and everything, so let's get started. If I have a picture of these things, I will be sharing the picture, and in no particular order. I sold 2 keychains, 1 dino and 1 Love Yourself sunflower for $6 each, 1 scrunchie bundle for $12. It was the Best of Blue bundle, 1 adult classic cotton bucket hat for $40, 1 slouchy beanie for $30 in the cream and blue. I sold 1 I sold 2 both jumbo strawberry pillows, 1 pink and 1 red. I sold 1 pumpkin pie pillow. On all the pillows sold for $45. 7 bees for $10 each. 18 chickens for $15 each. From just chicken sales, I made $270. They were my best sellers. I sold 2 flower friends, both for $35. 6 frog friends. I had 2 in the speckle green and 4 in dark. 7 mushroom boys for $15 each. 1 mystical dragon plushie in the sparkle yellow. I sold 1 purple dragon, and for $60. I had the original price at $75, but I brought it down to $60 for the show. And then the strawberry plushies, I had mini strawberries. I sold 8 of those for $10 each. So overall, I sold 58 items total. Sales summary, now I'm on my computer. Sales summary, I collected a total of $984. So the Square fees and the Venmo fees aren't accounted for this. I probably made closer to $1,000. And it's very possible that when I did some of those custom ordered, like the chickens and the mushrooms, that I just didn't input them. I just said, okay, it's $15, here you go, and we exchanged goods. Like, that's probably exactly what happened. I have a headache. It's very important to keep accurate track of everything. But the good news is I do know what my best sellers are. I know that I did right by my customers and myself. I made sure everybody had the money that they needed. Everybody had the goods they needed. It was fine. So it's just some clerical stuff I need to work on and try to figure out a better system. That's a me problem. But thank you for coming along. Thank you for staying around for the madness, and if you got through the whole video, I applaud you. I appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things. Let me know what you want to see from me. I don't have another event until August 2nd. And that was a juried event that I applied for and got in. market on the mountain. I decided to apply, and I think they had over 60 vendor applications, which was great. You know, like great for them, but they chose a handful of people, and I'm very grateful that I'm able to go. So I don't know what my hair is doing. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.